Hey guys! Today I'm super excited to talk to you about the new Netflix series Resident Evil Infinite Darkness. Now this is 4 short episodes and it takes place in between Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 5. Now, if you are a fan of the video game series, this is likely something you have been waiting for a while. That's myself included. So I'm excited to give you my spoiler-free review for Resident Evil Infinite Darkness. But before I dive into that, if it's your first time here, I'd love it if you take 1 second and hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoy the content, go ahead and hit that notification bell. Okay, let's talk about it. Hey, Tessa from Mama's Geeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel. Okay, so these 4 episodes come to Netflix on July 8th, and let me tell you, they go really quick. Each one is about 30 minutes long, so we're talking just 2 straight hours. Basically, it feels like a movie. You can watch it, back to back, completely binge it, and that's actually really how I recommend that you do it. Now, are there some issues with this? Yes. The animation, which you can tell from the trailers, really feels like an old video game cutscene style animation. It's not perfect. It is something that you kind of start to ignore as the story goes on because it's a really intriguing, really captivating story. I mean, it features Leon and Claire, and I was very much into okay, this is what they were doing between 4 and 5. This is what's happening. This is this crazy story that's going on. I mean, okay, Netflix gave me a long list of things that I can't talk about, so this review is very minimal. Again, definitely spoiler free, but there's some things even I didn't consider a spoiler that Netflix has asked me not to mention. But I will say the looks of the zombies and monsters was very amazing, very exciting. It definitely helps to link it to the video games, if that makes sense. I was a big fan of the voice acting. I was a big fan of the story overall. I'm not going to lie. As soon as it ended, I was like, okay, I'm kind of here for this and I want more. Whether it's, storylines that take place between different video games, kind of like this one was between 4 and 5, or if it's even a continuation of this story a little bit. I was really into it, and like I said, my biggest issue was the animation, and the pacing is off just a little bit. I think, honestly, if they had made this a movie that was like an hour and 30 minutes long, 90 minutes long, it could have been just a little bit better. There's some stuff they definitely could have cut out. However, including this and dragging it out the way that they did does make it a little edge of your seat, right? You're sitting on the edge of your seat. If you know the video games, you feel like you know where stuff is going and you feel like you know things, but they still throw some twists and turns and surprises in there for you. So this is definitely worth checking out, especially if you are a fan of the Resident Evil video game series. It's a lot of fun. Again, Resident Evil Infinite Darkness hits Netflix on July 8th. And if you're a fan of the series, you're really going to like it. If you're not a fan of the video game series, this might convince you to pick up a controller and start playing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if by the time you get to this review, you've seen Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. If not, let me know if you're excited to check it out. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell if you enjoyed this. You guys can follow me over on Instagram and Twitter. I'm at Mama's Geeky over there, MAMASGEEKY. Thanks for taking the time, guys. Thank you so much to all of my monetary supporters, my members here on YouTube, as well as my patrons. If you haven't joined yet, please consider doing so. We have some really awesome perks, including a monthly Zoom meeting where we get to talk face to face. Thank you again to everyone who supports me.